Thanks for watching our video on West Virginia lease and landlord-tenant laws. Subscribe to our channel for more videos and landlord tips. Landlords need to know their state's laws to manage their rental well. To help you do that, here's an overview of landlord-tenant laws in the Mountain State. The lease agreement is the foundation of the landlord-tenant relationship. It's a legally binding contract between a landlord and tenant that outlines the terms of the rental relationship. A standard lease agreement is a one-year fixed-term contract. A West Virginia lease should include basic terms like rent amount, rent due date, lease term, late fee policies, and pet policies. To fully protect landlords, details like pest control, snow removal, air filter responsibilities, and yard maintenance should also be covered. If the landlord collects any non-refundable fees, for example, a pet fee, this must be included in the lease agreement. Landlords of rental units built before 1978 must provide tenants with a lead-based paint disclosure and pamphlet.
Next, let's talk about some important West Virginia Landlord-Tenant laws. There is no limit on how much landlords can charge for the security deposit. The deposit must be returned within 60 days of the end of the tenancy, or within 45 days of when a new tenant occupies the property, whichever is shorter. There is no requirement for how much notice a landlord must give before entering a property for non-emergencies. That said, we always recommend giving at least 24 hours notice. In West Virginia, there is no limit on late fees. However, they should be reasonable and discussed in the lease. Landlords may require tenants to get renter's insurance and can make failure to do so a breach of the lease agreement. Returned payment fees cannot exceed $25 and should be discussed in the lease agreement. Fixed-term leases terminate at the end of the period unless otherwise stated. Either party can terminate a month-to-month lease agreement with 1 month's notice. West Virginia has no limits on rent increases. However, the lease should discuss the procedure and notice requirements for increasing rent.
West Virginia landlords must provide tenants with a safe, habitable, and clean rental unit. Landlords must make all necessary repairs in a reasonable timeframe. Tenants in West Virginia have specific rights, including the right to repair and deduct the expense from rent. However, West Virginia tenants cannot withhold rent. If a tenant fails to pay rent or violates the lease agreement, the landlord may start the eviction process. In these situations, landlords must strictly follow West Virginia law and can never resort to self-help eviction methods, such as changing locks or shutting off utilities. Congratulations, you're ready to create a West Virginia lease and manage your rental unit. Our lease agreement automatically includes all required disclosures and gives you state assist tips as you build it. It's easy to customize online and offers unlimited access to our electronic signing tool, EasySign. As you manage your rental, remember that we have over 400 property management forms, including West Virginia-specific forms. Visit easylandlordforms.com to start your tenant screening and create a lease agreement guaranteed to comply with all West Virginia lease laws.